Hi, it's Florence from Inside Out Healing, and I am following up from my part one episode of making tea using a food dehydrator. So now that our ingredients have dehydrated, and just to give you a little refresher, we have some um, lemon, we have some avocado skin with a little bit of the meat left inside. And on our second tray, we have some blueberries, some avocado seeds, and some olive seeds. So before we get to the dehydrated ingredients, I wanted to share the ingredients that we're actually going to be partnering up to make this tea. So this is going to be kind of like a calming, relaxing, like bedtime tea, mental fatigue. So for our ingredients that we're using, so to start things off, here is our lemongrass. So with our lemongrass, I'm just gonna grab my bowl here and my little piggy. So with the lemongrass, it is a sedative herb, so it naturally helps you relax, and it releases the serotonin hormone, which is a relaxant, and it helps to regulate your sleep cycle. So this is perfect for just creating relaxation. So I'm just going to sprinkle a couple of twigs in here. Can't sprinkle anything because it's not coming out so easily, so I'm just going to grab them like that. And it smells good. It still has that lemony smell. Even after dehydrating, it still has that lemony citrus aroma. So I have a couple of pieces of lemongrass in here. Next, I have some mint. Mint is ideal for creating a relaxing tea because it actually relieves fatigue. So if you are just mentally drained, not even sleepy, you know what I mean? Just mentally, just foggy up there. Mint by itself is excellent for treating, fatigueness. So I'm going to sprinkle a couple of mint leaves up in here in our bowl. And it smells amazing. Always refreshing. And it's kind of got like a sweet smell to it also. So set that one to the side. Next, we have our peaches. Peaches are excellent for calming your nerves because they contain a mineral called manganese. So manganese is involved with like regulating your brain and nerve function. So anything that has to do with just keeping calm and releasing more serotonin. That's what manganese does. So it is one of the trace minerals that you need to properly function all the time. It's one of those trace minerals that you just need to provide immune support to your body. So smelling good. Just kind of crunching it up with the piggy here. All right. So next we have blueberries. Blueberries are good because they actually contain antioxidants called flavonoids. And the type of flavonoid that it contains is called a anthocyanin. So anthocyanins naturally have a mood boosting quality where it helps to balance your dopamine levels. So what is dopamine? Dopamine is the happy hormone. So anything that is associated with, that just emotion connection of just being happy, blueberries and berries in general are great for just keeping you happy. Not to mention that they taste really good too. When I first started dehydrating blueberries, I just used to eat them so much because it literally tastes like a fruit snack. So now that we're going to actually start moving on to the ingredients that we dehydrated, let's talk about the lemon. So lemon contains vitamin C, and vitamin C helps to reduce cortisol. What is cortisol? So cortisol is a hormone, but it is a stress releasing hormone. So we want to minimize stress, especially when it's time to relax and go to sleep. You want to minimize as much stress as possible. So we want to add lemon into our tea for that primary reason. And it also tastes really good too. So I'm just going to put a couple of these into my mason jar and just save them for later. And the rest are going right into this bowl with the piggy. Just a couple more. Alright, so just kind of break it up a little bit more. And lastly, our avocado skin. Very, very coarse, nicely dried. Break a piece up. That kind of lets you know that it is thoroughly dried. You want it to be crispy. You don't want it too flexible at all. You want it to dry completely. You want to hear that crack. So avocado is really great because it has, like omega-3 fatty acids, but we are working with the skin. And the skin is actually good for fighting free radicals. What are free radicals? Free radicals are related to oxidative stress. That has to do with a combination of physical stress and emotional stress. So when you combine the two, it's what they use as the term oxidative stress, which leads to, like mental disorders, whether it's depression, PTSD, bipolar, just different things like that. That's all implicit and kind of correlated with oxidative stress. So how can you naturally treat that? Right here, avocado skin. And it just so happens that we're going to make a tea with some other good ingredients to help combat mental fatigue and stress. So I'm just breaking these up a little bit. I'm just going to get them into the bowl. There. So for now, we're just going to make our tea. And I'll show you what to do with the avocado seeds and olive seeds later. So this is very coarse, very robust, just how I like it. And I am going to actually put some of this in my spice grinder to make tea bags with, because I do share a lot of things with people, especially teas and you know, herbal infusions, things like that. So one of my favorite things to share with my family and friends is tea. You can get them from Amazon. That's where I usually get them, and they're not too expensive, just like a regular old tea bag. Or when I keep the tea coarse, I have my little tea steeper here. So you put the tea in the steeper. There's this little notch. Open it up, or pull it up rather, to open it up. And you take your tea, as coarse as it is, just break up a couple pieces, break it up, and I just kind of stick it in there. I have a piece of lemon here. I have a peach. Just gonna kind of stick that